Before the sun rises over the fields, a medieval peasant is already awake. The sky is dark, the air is cold, the earth beneath his feet is damp. There is no choice. If the work does not begin early, the land will not wait. This is not a heroic life. It is not recorded in chronicles. Yet it is the life of most people in the Middle Ages. This is a day in the life of a medieval peasant. He rises from a simple straw bed, inside a small wooden hut, shared with family and animals. The fire has almost died. He brings it back to life, using what little fuel remains. Breakfast is small, a piece of coarse bread, perhaps a sip of weak ale. It must be enough. Before the sun appears, he steps outside. The fields stretch endlessly before him. This land does not belong to him. It belongs to the Lord. Yet his survival depends on it. He dresses in rough wool and linen, worn thin by years of labor. His shoes are simple leather, often soaked with mud. Every tool he owns is precious: a wooden plow, an iron blade, a hoe shaped by hand. If a tool breaks, it may take months to replace. There is no backup. As daylight grows, the work begins. Plowing, sowing, harvesting. The rhythm never changes. In spring, he plants. In summer, he tends. In autumn, he harvests. Winter brings cold and hunger. The soil is heavy. The work is slow. Every movement is repeated thousands of times. There is no escape from this labor. He does not work alone. Other peasants labor nearby. Neighbors, family, friends. They share tools. They share exhaustion. Several days a week he must work the Lord's land for free. This is his obligation. Failure means punishment. Or worse, freedom is not a word he knows. He does not work alone. Other peasants labor nearby. Neighbors, family, friends. They share tools. They share exhaustion. Several days a week he must work the Lord's land for free. This is his obligation. Failure means punishment. Or worse, freedom is not a word he knows. At midday, the work pauses briefly. He sits on the ground, eating bread and pottage. The meal is quiet. There is little energy for conversation. Rest is short. The fields demand more. His wife works just as hard. She tends animals, cooks, repairs clothing. Children work early. By age 7, they already know labor. School does not exist for them. Life teaches quickly. Family is not about comfort. It is about survival. The church stands at the center of village life. The peasant believes deeply. God controls the harvest, the weather, life and death. When rain does not come, he prays. When disease spreads, he prays. Faith offers hope and fear. Hell is real. Heaven feels distant. His body shows the cost of labor. A bent back, cracked hands, constant pain. Injury is common. Healing is uncertain. There are no doctors, only herbs and prayers. Many do not live long. Old age is rare. As the sun lowers, the work finally slows. Animals are brought in. Tools are stored. He returns home, covered in dirt and sweat. The evening meal is simple. Firelight fills the room. For a brief moment, there is warmth. As the sun lowers, the work finally slows. Animals are brought in. Tools are stored. He returns home, covered in dirt and sweat. The evening meal is simple. Firelight fills the room. For a brief moment, there is warmth. Sometimes, stories are told. Old tales, local legends. They speak of better lives, better worlds. Then darkness comes. He lies down on straw once more. Tomorrow will be the same. History rarely remembers him. No monuments, no paintings, yet medieval society stands on his labor. Castles rise because he farms. Cities eat because he works. Kings rule because peasants endure. His life is hard, but essential. So remember the medieval peasant. Not a knight, not a noble, but the man in the field before dawn, bent by labor, bound to the land. This was his life, and without him, the Middle Ages could not exist.